का सहारा, तू ही मंजिल में बंजारा, तू ही केवैया, तू ही है किनारा। तू ही जीने का सहारा, तू ही मंजिल में बंजारा, तू ही केवैया, तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा। कौन है अपना कौन पराया, भेद ये कैसा समझ न आया। वो कौन है अपना कौन पराया, भेद ये कैसा समझ न आया। व्यर्थ बातों में समय गवाया, मोती रेत में नजर ही न आया, नजर ही न आया। जीने का सहारा, तू ही मंजिल में बंजारा, तू ही केवैया, तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा। मत कर तू अभिमान रे पगले, तेरे जैसे लाखों आए। ओ मत कर तू अभिमान रे पगले, तेरे जैसे लाखों आए। लाखों इस माटी ने खाए, रहा न नाम निशान रे बंदे।
A global namaste to all of you. A very good morning, a good afternoon, or a very good evening to wherever you're joining us from. A very warm welcome to all the Zoom audience, the Facebook audience, the global audience that we have today for this 49th session of MINLA. MINLA stands for Meena and Lalit. Both of us decided to host these sessions at the beginning of the pandemic in the year 2020, in the month of March. We wanted to spread happiness and love and peace to the global community. We were keen during the pandemic to make sure that we are spreading this message so that we can all remain happy, healthy, and well. Today, MINLA is truly delighted to have collaborated with the Lohana community of Nakuru, and the president, Mrs. Harshita Karya, is with us today to grace this occasion. MINLA is also truly delighted to be having wonderful guest speakers, and today's guest speaker is none other than globally renowned Swami Shailendraji ji. What an amazing personality that brings Ma Amrit Priya with him. We are eagerly awaiting to get their words of wisdom, and ladies and gentlemen, we are also going to be entertained by the lovely Sangeet, the bhajans that Ma Amrit Priya, the voice of Goddess Saraswati herself, is going to be singing some wonderful bhajans in our Zoom session today. So without any further delay, let me introduce our guest speaker for the day. We have Swami Shailendra Saraswati ji, welcome, and Ma
Namaskar
Amrita Priya
everyone.
ji, welcome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me a couple minutes so that I can actually introduce you to the globally renowned our Swami Shailendra Saraswati ji. Shailendra ji was born in the year 1955. He is Osho's youngest brother. He joined Osho's Neo-Sannyasa movement in the 1971, and he then got married to Ma Amrita Priya and he also then got his medical degree in the year of 1979. He lived in the Rajneesh ashram in Pune from 79 to 1981 and at Rajneeshpuram in Oregon, USA. After that, he served as a medical officer in Birla's OPM hospital, Amalai, in Madhya Pradesh for 12 years. And since 1998, he started traveling to conduct meditation camps and to spread Osho's teachings and about life and spirituality. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman has achieved miles and leaps all across the globe. In conjunction with Ma Amrita Priya, she was born on 8th of May in the year 1958. She is the youngest child with 3 elder brothers. Now, the 2 youngest ones got together. Can you imagine? The seeds of spiritualism were sown in her thought through her parents. Being born and brought up in the milieu of religiousness, the seeds of spiritualism took roots since an early age in Ma Amrita Priya. She joined Osho's Neo-Sannyas movement in 1973, and she did her MA in philosophy and Prabhakar in music in the year 1979. She married Swami Shailendraji in 1979. She lived in Osho commune in Pune during the years, again, 1978 to 1981. She went to Rajneeshpuram, Oregon in the United States of America in the year of 1982 and lived there with Osho till 1985 and lived a multi-dimensional life there for 4 years. Ma Amrita Priya, along with Swami Shailendraji, returned to India in the year 1985. And Swami Shailendraji became a medical officer, as said earlier, at Amalai in Madhya Pradesh in India. And she became a music teacher in the OPM school in the same town. They stayed here for almost 12 years and enjoyed a very happy married life devoted to spiritual pursuits. The path of meditation showed by Osho remained the foremost precedence for both of them. Then in August of 1989, she went to Osho commune in Pune and lived there until September 1990 during the last days of Osho. She's a wonderful singer, and as we said, Goddess Saraswati resides in her kantha. And she has actually done 40 of her albums of bhajans, devotional songs, have already become very popular among the seekers. She had the privilege of singing some of the songs in Osho's presence, and she's going to entertain us with some of them today. And she enjoyed, and Osho enjoyed and appreciated her singing so much. She's the founding member of Osho Fragrance, conducting meditation programs across the globe. Her magnetic voice is kindling loving awareness in the hearts of thousands of them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome couple with us. Let us open our videos and give them a very huge round of applause and welcome to the MINLA Zoom session. आप दोनों का हार्दिक स्वागत है स्वामी जी और मां अमृत प्रिया जी.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lalit. I'm not the youngest brother. I have one more younger brother. I'm the 5th in 6 brothers.
Okay. That's nice to somehow you know, when I'm reading, my reading gets a bit misinterpreted, and I just wanted to make the both of you the youngest. But hey, Swamiji is not the youngest, he's the fifth before the sixth one comes in. So thank you for that correction, Swamiji. Now, may I request our lovely president of the Lohana community, Nakuru, to welcome our super wonderful guests. Harshida Ben Karya is the president at the Lohana Mahajan in Nakuru. She is a very hardworking individual. Currently, she is also in the continent of India, and she is welcoming the guests from there. Harshida Ben, a very warm welcome to the MINLA Zoom session.
Thank you, Lalit Bhai. Good evening to everyone. On behalf of trustees and the members of the Lohana Mahajan Mandal Nakuru, I welcome you all to our MINLA sessions. The Mahajans hold various activities as well as giving donations such as food and basic necessities where there is a need. Usually once every month, we host a virtual meeting due to the current COVID situation where we have interactions with the people from all over the world. A very special welcome to Swami Shailendraji Saraswati and Ma Amrit Priya, who have taken out their valuable time for all of us to enlighten us. Thank you so much, Swami Shailendraji Saraswati and Ma Amrit Priya, for joining us today. I would also like to thank MINLA for organizing today's event, as well Meena Ben Khagram, Lalit Bhai Soda, and Ailey, the co-host. It couldn't have been possible without you and your hard work. And a huge thank you for everyone who joined today's Zoom meeting. Keep up the good work and looking forward to more meetings like this. Over to you, Lalit Bhai. Thank you.
Thank you, Harshida Ben. Thank you very much, Swami ji and Ma Amrit Priya ji. अभी आपको वेलकम करने के लिए और ये शो की शुरुआत करने के लिए हमारे मीना बेन खगराम, जिसके बिना ये शो आगे नहीं चल सकता है, उनको हम हार्दिक विनंती करते हैं कि वो आपको ट्रेडिशनली आज के जूम सेशन में वेलकम करके आज का जूम सेशन का स्टार्ट करें. थैंक यू मीना बेन.
Thank you, Lalit. I'm so honored to welcome. Amrita was another dream that I wanted to see, a beautiful lady with beautiful voice. So here it is for you, Ma Amrita, and that's for you, and that's for Swamiji, and that's for you again. Right, here we are. Welcome. Yeah. And something to honor you. That's for Ma, आपके लिए. And this one is for you.
Thank you.
Swamiji, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, global namaskar to all. Jambo, Jai Shri Krishna. Osho Naman. Karibuni Sana. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Flamingo and Crater City of Nakuru, where Lake Nakuru is a famous for wildlife and flamingos. Now, for most famous is Safari Rally. Nakuru County is the one where world famous fastest runners like Eliud Kipchoge are born. Look out for him tomorrow morning, athlete on Japan Olympic 2020 to break the record. And already Faith from Nakuru has broken the record in running. We are so proud of it. My cute cousin, Lalit and myself, Zoom MINLA, are super excited to welcome you, both of you, those who have joined in today in this Zoom session and on Facebook. Welcome Sri Lohana Mahajan Nakuru, great supporter of ours, Chairman Harshida Karya, committee and members and trustees. Nakuru Lohana Mahajan is the best Mahajan in the whole of world. Welcome our chief guest, both my friends now, our chief speaker, Ma Amrit Priya and Swami Shailendraji Saraswati. Welcome. Thank you. Over to you, Lalit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Meena Ben.
And now I have to say. Let me introduce Bibi and Apana. Let me introduce to you our backbone of this session. MC Dr. Lalit Soda. He is our chiropractor, doctor, and he is a young professional, world-class speaker. He is an author. He is a recipient of many awards. Recently, he's been awarded Marwa Journalist Award. Thank you, Lalit. Over to you.
Thank you, Meena Ben. Thank you very much for those very kind words. स्वामी जी और माँ, आपको कुछ कहना है, आप 2 मिनट लेके कुछ भी कहे और फिर आगे हम प्रोग्राम की शुरुआत करते हैं. तो ओवर टू यू माँ और स्वामी जी.
सबको नमस्कार
सबको
करते हैं.
नमस्कार.
The Hindi word namaskar is good. It includes everything. Good morning, good afternoon, good noon, good night, good evening.
आप सबको देखकर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और आप सबकी खुशी देखकर I'm touched. ये खुशी मुझे स्पर्श कर रही है आपकी.
Your positive vibrations reaching.
Thank you. तो देखो स्वामी जी, आपके साथ अगली बार जब हमने वो सेशन किया था जूम पे, we really had a good time. But जैसे कहते हैं ना कि जब अर्धांगिनी साथ नहीं होती तो पूर्ण नहीं होता है. तो आज तो हम माँ को साथ लेके ही आए. तो आज का जो हमारा शो है वो हमको बहुत बहुत प्यारा लगेगा, क्योंकि आज एक नहीं दो डिवाइन पर्सनालिटीज के साथ हम शो कर रहे हैं. तो उसके लिए आप दोनों को खूब खूब आभारी है हम. और माँ, हम आपके साथ, माँ अमृत प्रिया जी, आपके साथ से ये शुरुआत करते हैं प्रश्न की कि हाउ डिड योर जर्नी विद सदगुरु ओशो बिगिन?
My journey with Osho started with a book.
Okay.
The title of that book is The Quest for Peace, Shanti Ki Khoj. At that time, I used to study in class 9, and this wonderful book was gifted to me by my father on my 14th birthday. When I started reading this interesting book, I kept on reading and till it was finished. It felt as if looking just for something like this. After that, I read another book by Osho. The name was Antaryatra. It felt like that was all I wanted. In this way, I got interested in reading more and more books. My father had built a small library of Osho literature at home. It was also a gift for me, a great gift. Whenever I got time, I used to go there and I would read Osho's book. I experienced that I have found some treasure which I was looking for since many lives. A feeling of deep contentment and fulfillment arose in my heart. In 1972, along with my elder brother, I went to Mount Abu to attend Osho's meditation camp. At that time, Osho himself used to conduct meditation. twice daily. He was giving morning and evening discourses on Kathopanishad. It is a Upanishad, Kathopanishad. A great impact happened on my consciousness, and I fell deeply in love with Sadhguru Osho. The spirit of reverence, trust, and devotion took root in my heart.
Great. Nice
So,
story.
go ahead. Yes, Swamiji, आप कुछ कहते हैं?
I was just saying, nice story. Actually, disciple does not choose the master chooses the disciple.
That is so true. And that is very interesting what you just said, Ma Amritapriya. You started reading the book, and through the book, you got so attracted to Osho and his work. And that was pulling you towards him to go and attend the meditation center. So would you say that the power of the literature is so strong that it can attract anybody to its ultimate destination? Would you agree with that?
Yes, that's true. Most of the people, millions of people in the world came to Osho. Most of them came through literature, through books. Later on, the sound recording techniques came and the cassettes and CDs became available. But in the beginning, in 60s, only books were the means of spreading the message, and so many people joined Osho through books.
And that is so amazing. The divinity of Osho came through the words, through the literature. So you can imagine, by reading, if one felt that way. I would like you to share, Maji, आपका experience कैसा हुआ जब when you first saw visually, did the darshans of Osho? How did you feel?
ऐसा लगा जैसे मैं मिट गई बस उनको देखकर, वो ही रह गए।
Wow.
शब्द ही नहीं है उस समय, जैसे मैं हुई नहीं वहां पर और बस वो मुझ में समा गए।
लेकिन आपकी जर्नी ओशो तक जाने की तो थी. That was definitely destined that you would be meeting Osho, but there was another destiny that was within this journey of yours, and that journey was to meet Osho's younger brother.
The relationship with Shailendraji, the meeting with him, it is also a gift of Osho.
Absolutely.
And it is because of his grace that has happened. I had gone to Amridham Ashram, Devtal, in Jabalpur to celebrate Osho's birthday on 11 December, 1974. And it was there that I met Swamiji for the first time. And he used to study in the medical college, which was very close to the ashram. And he had also come to attend the birth anniversary of Osho. And I was impressed to see him, his humility, sweetness, zeal, joy, his non-serious approach, his witty nature, and way of telling jokes. And his authenticity.
Are you joking?
And his authenticity and simplicity touched me. Our friendship started from there.
So, Ma Amritapriya, was it just friendship? I'll ask you a personal question if you don't mind. Or was it love at first sight?
Bilkul, it was a friendship.
Okay.
And still it is a friendship.
And it will be for the lives, maybe. If
We don't behave like husband and wife as people do in the whole world. We are still friends.
This is a miracle, and this is the teaching of Osho actually. He said that every relationship should turn into friendship, friendliness, actually. This is the highest value, friendliness. Mitrata.
Yeah.
Mitrata.
According to Osho, friendliness is higher than love because love has something of animal instinct in it. But friendliness is more consciousness oriented, not body oriented. So,
That's amazing. Yes, that's very, very good. So become a friend rather than becoming any other relation to an individual, because friendship से सब शुरुआत भी होता है और connection भी रह जाता है.
yeah.
That is such a lovely and a strong message that was given by Osho. So if I may ask you again a little personal question, interesting for probably me and for the audience to know, how do you call each other at home if you're off screen?
Not Swamiji and Maji. We call each other by name, Priya and Shailendra.
Oh, very nice. That's sometimes, you know, we see you at such a high pedestal, and it's always such an interesting thing to see that within that intimacy of your friendship, how do you refer to each other? Because we will always refer to you as Swamiji and Ma Amrita Priya. And how do you, it's interesting. It's just for the audience to know that ultimately you are also elevated divine human beings, so you would call each other by your name. So that's very nice to know that. Thank you. Now, Ma Amrita Priya, आपके लिए एक सिर्फ humble request है. मैंने आपके भजन जो आप गाते हैं वो सुने हैं, और उसमें से सबसे प्यारा तो नहीं कह सकता हूं क्योंकि सब प्यारे ही हैं, सब सुरीले संगीत है, सब भजन इतने प्यारे, लेकिन एक मुझे बहुत जच गया जब मैं सुनता था तब, तो वो था वो फेमस भजन जो आपने गाया है, बर्थडे सॉन्ग, जो आप कहते कि झूमती है जमीन नाचता है गगन, वो आपने इतना अच्छा गाया कि हम भी साथ भी झूमने लगे सुनते समय. तो हम ये आपको नम्र विनंती करते हैं, we kindly request you if you could sing that bhajan for us, for me today.
I have a request.
For the global audience.
The music track of that song is not functioning well, so can we replace it with some other song?
लेकिन आपको वायदा करना पड़ेगा कि ये गाने के लिए आपको नेक्स्ट टाइम आना पड़ेगा.
Next time आएंगे.
Sure.
So,
स्वामी जी, sure.
we are going to sing now. आओ मिल के पुकारें ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो.
बिल्कुल, वो भी बहुत बहुत अच्छा है.
So just wait for the music track, then we will.
Sure. Ellie, are we okay? We are okay to share screen and everything, right? And we can do the track too.
आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो. आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो.
ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ है जहाँ से निराले ओशो.
आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो. ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ है जहाँ से निराले ओशो. आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो. ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ है जहाँ से निराले ओशो. जिंदगी बोझ सी ढो रहे सब, जागते से दिखे सो रहे सब। जिंदगी बोझ सी ढो रहे सब, जागते से दिखे सो रहे सब।
नींद गहरी लगी सपनों में पगी, नींद गहरी लगी सपनों में पगी, सोए जग को जगाते ओशो। ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, है जहाँ से निराले ओशो। आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो। ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, है जहाँ से निराले ओशो।
प्यार में उनके हम बंध गए हैं, रंजो गम से रिहा हो गए हैं। प्यार में उनके हम बंध गए हैं, रंजो गम से रिहा हो गए हैं। आई शांति धनी प्रीति मुक्ति बनी, आई शांति धनी प्रीति मुक्ति बनी, ऐसी भक्ति सिखाते ओशो। ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, है जहाँ से निराले ओशो। आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो। ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, है जहाँ से निराले ओशो। ध्यान का दीप जगमग जलाया, खुद के भीतर खुदा को दिखाया। ध्यान का दीप जगमग जलाया, खुद के भीतर खुदा को दिखाया। तन ये मंदिर हुआ, कर्म कीर्तन हुआ, तन ये मंदिर हुआ, कर्म कीर्तन हुआ, मन को मधुबन बनाए ओशो। ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, है जहाँ से निराले ओशो। आओ मिल के पुकारे ओशो, हम सबके हैं प्यारे ओशो। ऐसा इंसान कहाँ या फरिश्ता कहाँ, है जहाँ से निराले ओशो।
Wonderful. How melodious was this kirtan? So nice. And may I acknowledge two wonderful human beings And one of them was Ranjana Mehta, जो क्या ecstasy में ऐसे हाथ ऊंचा करके गा रहे थे, और दूसरे थे हर्षिनी संजीव. She was dancing away. My goodness, we could see that on the screen. कैसे आपके ये भजन कीर्तन के वो मजा ले रहे थे, और भी थे जैसे ऐसे ताली पाल पाल के ऐसे भी घूमते थे. Everybody was having such a good time. Thank you so much, Swami Ji, for enlightening us. Ma Amrita Priya, thank you for that bhajan.
Thank you for sharing, Ajay, celebrating with us.
Yeah, very, very nice. Now, after that entertainment, we have a few more questions for both of you. Maji, आपके पहले ये question है कि how and what actually inspired you to join the Osho Neo-Sannyas movement? And while you answer that question of what inspired you, was there any restriction from your family? You know how it is when you join a religious movement or a spiritual movement or any kind of movement. There is some kind of restriction that comes from family, from friends. कहते वो पागल हो गए हो, ये cult में join कर रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो? तो ऐसा कुछ आपको था? Did anything like that come up to you?
मैं बहुत भाग्यशाली रही इस मामले में. ओशो ने मुझ पर बहुत स्पेशल कृपा करी है. सारी सिचुएशंस इतनी फेवरेबल हो गई. इट वाज 1971. I used to study in class 9. And in those days, Osho lived in Mumbai and used to give initiation through post also. Deep impression arose in my heart, and I wrote a letter to Osho with a request to give me sannyas.
Wow.
He accepted my request. A few days later, I received the envelope containing the mala and the new name. I still remember that moment.
Wow.
Amrit Priya, he has given me this name, and I was blessed out. I started wearing Osho's garland and saffron clothes. The family members were very supportive, and they didn't stop me anywhere. Rather, my mother, father, and brothers helped me on how to go deeper in my meditation. But there were some problems in schools. My teacher, students, everywhere. Children used to tease me, seeing in this strange kind of dress, color. And later on, college, when I went to college, also there were some problems. People used to laugh at me. I used to go by bus in my school, and whole day. It used to take 1.5 hours, and continuously there was so many comments and remarks, and but there was a feeling inside me that Osho's shadow is constantly with me, and nothing could detract me.
Now, that is truly
Yes.
amazing. Truly, truly amazing. As they say that when you accept somebody as a guru, you always have to believe that and feel and appreciate that the presence of the guru is always with you. And that presence of the guru with you makes you on your mission, it makes that mission a very possible mission. Because the guru is constantly guiding you. But ultimately, Mahamrita Priya, we are all human beings. And that shadow of doubt comes into us. That really, have I made the right decision? Have I taken this movement strongly, strictly enough? Did you ever face any doubts in your mind? When people were looking at you or people making comments, did you doubt yourself?
No, not at all. इवन मेरे भीतर बड़ी करुणा आती थी उनके ऊपर कि इनका कोई गोल ही नहीं है, इनका कोई मास्टर नहीं है कि कैसे कहाँ जा रहे हैं, इनका कोई रास्ता ही नहीं है। और मुझे बहुत ही भीतर दया आती थी, और संकल्प जो था वो स्ट्रांग होता जाता था, और लगता था नथिंग टचेस मी, कुछ भी जैसे कुछ भी मेरे तक आ ही नहीं रहा। कांस्टेंट वो साक्षी भाव उस समय इतना ज़्यादा प्रगाढ़ हुआ कि वो ओशो ने ये गिफ्ट ही दी एक्चुअली, तथाता को साधने के लिए, साक्षी घटित होने के लिए, उन्होंने शायद ये डिवाइस इसीलिए दी हम सबको। बहुत अच्छी डिवाइस थी वो।
तो आपको तो आपके गुरु प्रत्ये इतना भाव था, आप गुरु को जैसे भगवान मानते हैं, ऐसा ही है, क्योंकि गुरु एक भगवान ही हमारे लिए होते हैं। तो हमको तो हमारे गुरु प्रत्ये इतना प्यार, इतना प्रेम हो सकता है, लेकिन गुरु को उनके, जैसे स्वामी जी ने बोला कि गुरु शिष्य को ढूंढ लेते हैं, जैसे हमको इतना प्रेम था, तो गुरु जी को आपके बारे में मालूम था, ओशो जी को, कि आप इतना अच्छा संगीत, सरस्वती आपके कंठ में विराजते हैं। तो आपने कभी भी ऐसा मौका आपको मिला कि ओशो के सामने, आपके गुरु के सामने आप भजन कीर्तन कर सके, ऐसा कोई समय आया था?
यस, ये आया। यस, आई गॉट द प्रिविलेज ऑफ सिंगिंग भजन in front of Sadhguru Osho.
Tell us more about it. Tell us your experience about it.
Yes, many times, and it was the greatest privilege for my life. After that, I never felt like presenting music to anyone else. Since then, I have been singing only for Osho.
Wow.
Actually, I don't sing; he sings through me. This is what I experience.
This is the sign of a true and a humble devotee of a guru. Because हम सब ये करते हैं, वो गुरु की प्रेरणा से ही करते हैं ना।
So after returning from America, I got my first chance to sing in Manali in 1985. जब हम रजनीशपुरम में थे, तब भी हम परकशन बजाते थे, ड्रम बजाते थे, जो कि थोड़ा थोड़ा आता था मुझे. I used to play. And then, but when I came to Manali with Osho, after Rajneeshpuram, so first his birthday came, 11 December आया, and there were people, there were musicians, they left behind in Rajneeshpuram, Then Ma Neelam told me to perform alone in front of Osho, and it was, for the first time in the feet of your master, if you are, it is amazing. I have no words actually. तो क्या हुआ कि उन दिनों Osho's brother Swami Aklang Bharti ji was presented there, and he helped me to arrange things. He used to play the banjo and flute and guitar, and it was such a coincidence that he was there, and we got acquainted with the local musician of Manali, and then incidentally necessary musical instrument we got there, and it was arranged wonderfully, beautifully, and celebration was such a beautiful. I could not, from that time I know that Osho sings through.
Wow.
If you are available, तो क्योंकि वहाँ पर इतना, मनाली में इतना फॉग और इतना बर्फ गिर रहा था, तो उतना ठंडी थी, बिल्कुल टेम्परेचर एकदम ठंडा, और आई वॉज नोइंग कि मेरा गला काम करने वाला नहीं है, सभी बंद था, लेकिन इतना सुंदर सब कुछ ओशो ने अरेंज किया कि ये हो गया, और एवरीबडी एंजॉयड. मैंने कीर्तन गाया उनके सामने, फिर एक राग गाया, छोटा ख्याल गाया, क्लासिकल, और फिर उन्होंने कहा कि माताजी जब उनसे मिलने गई, देन ही सेड कि प्रिया से कहना कि बहुत अच्छा गाती है वो. उसके बाद अब तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं, सबसे बड़ा स्टैंप लग गया मेरे लिए और मेरी जिंदगी के लिए
Nobel Prize, more than
बिल्कुल
Nobel
बिल्कुल
Prize.
मेरे लिए तो ये मेरी लाइफ्स के लिए, फॉर मेनी लाइफ्स जब भी आऊंगी उसके लिए काफी हो गया. This is only because of Guru's grace. And exactly a year later, in 1986, on 11 December, Osho was in Mumbai. Then again, I got opportunity to sing on Osho's birthday. I am surprised. This is only because of Guru's grace, you know. I was lucky to sing many times in Pune also. Singing used to take place at the beginning and end of the discourses, and we used to sing there. So I'm so lucky. I feel, you know.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. तो ये कहते हैं ना कि सब ये गुरु की कृपा है तो ये सब हो सकता है. और जो गुरु धारण करके बैठे हैं वो यही बोलेंगे कि गुरु कृपा ही केवलम.
Yes.
केवल गुरु की कृपा से ही ये सब कुछ हो सकता है. तो आज मैं मेरे एक दोस्त को भी याद करूंगा जो उनके गुरु को खूब मानता है. और जब सारी जिंदगी गुरु के समर्पण कर देते हैं तो गुरु हमको सही दिशा बताते हैं, जैसे ओशो ने आपको दिशा बताई. दैट इज सो स्वीट. गुरु कृपा ही केवलम is the message universe should be listening to and surrendering to their guru. So nicely explained, मां अमृत प्रिया जी, स्वामी जी, आप दोनों ने गुरु की बहुत ही महिमा कही है. और मां अमृत प्रिया, आपने तो केवल गुरु के चरणों के ही भजन गाए हैं और बहुत सुंदर गाते हैं आप. Thank you so much for enlightening us on that. And my next question would be to Swami ji. Swami ji, ये आपके लिए है कि if you were asked a question to explain the difference between active meditation and passive meditation, please explain. जो कहते हैं कि ओशो का ये फेमस है एक्टिव मेडिटेशन. मेडिटेशन इज सो इम्पोर्टेंट, ध्यान. तो वो आप कैसे हमको डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हैं एक्टिव और पैसिव मेडिटेशन में?
So, normally, meditation is thoughtless awareness. You are not doing anything physically and mentally. The mind is quite calm, nothing is happening. So that passive state is the state of meditation. You are fully aware, but as relaxed as in deep sleep, but fully aware, as alert as in some danger. So this is the combination of two opposite things: as aware as in danger and as relaxed as in deep sleep. So this passive awareness is actual meditation, but it is not so easy to get to that dimension of consciousness because we are habitual of doing something. Only when we can do something, then we can relax. Otherwise, the mind will keep on chattering. It is the monkey inside us. So we have to do some activity. So for 17 years, Osho was teaching passive meditation only in the beginning from 1953 to 1970. 17 years he was teaching passive meditation, but very few people could grasp it. Later on, from 70 and onwards, he designed active techniques where one has to do something, and after doing something, when he gets tired, exhausted, then he relaxes, and then the passive state can happen very, very easily. So the active meditation techniques became very popular, and amongst hundreds of those techniques, the most famous one is called dynamic meditation. It has 5 steps in it. First 3 steps are 10 minutes each, and fourth and fifth steps are 15 minutes each. In first step, it is fast and deep chaotic breathing. It is not a pranayam like yoga in a rhythm, in a system. Chaotic breathing, just fast and deep, as fast as you can, as deep as you can. breathe. And emphasis is on exhalation. Let inhalation happen by itself. So this is first step. Second step is catharsis. The meditator just becomes innocent like a child and allows the nature to take over. Whatever is happening inside, whatever suppressions are there, they would like to be released. Just throw them out. This is called catharsis or rechan, visarjan. So suppressions should get out. If you are feeling angry, express your anger. If you want to sing, sing. If you want to dance, laugh, do dancing, laughing. If you want to jump, shout, do it. Whatever is happening in that moment without any planning, just let it happen. Within 10 minutes, out of this chaotic, medley activity, one becomes exhausted and tired. Then comes the third step in which a mantra is used, the sound of who. So in standing posture, both hands up towards the sky, jumping and shouting who, who. The emphasis is on the navel center. When you breathe out, saying who, the abdomen contracts, shrinks. Pay attention there. And after 10 minutes, then you will hear Osho's voice, stop. That's the moment you become completely passive. Now simply doing nothing. Standing like a statue, everything frozen. In this half an hour, not only the body has become tired, mind has also become exhausted. So there will be no movements of thought or emotions, memories or imaginations, whatever inside. You will be just blank and alert. In a standing posture, you can't go to sleep. You are simply doing nothing, being watchful inside. Your consciousness grows. You reach to the highest peak of awareness. This is meditation. So after the activity, finally, we reach again to the passive state of meditation, the thoughtless awareness. So after 15 minutes, then the last stage of meditation, and that is celebration. This is something very new Osho has added to meditation. Catharsis in the beginning and celebration after the meditation. Otherwise, many meditators, the spiritual seekers, they become very serious. So in place of renunciation, Osho has brought celebration. Now with the music, sing, dance, sway, do whatever you wish, and express your gratitude towards the whole existence. This is the real prayer, expressing gratitude. So this is, in short, what dynamic meditation is, the most famous active meditation technique designed by Osho. Thank you.
Wow, so well explained how the active meditation 3 steps leads to the 2 steps of passive meditation, ending with huge celebration. As you said, this is such a popular Osho active meditation technique that we go from fast deep breathing to catharsis to mantra meditation, and then meditation with thoughtlessness, and then celebrating it. This is such a superb way of getting through meditation and dhyan. As you say, meditation is very, very important. And this is an amazing method. Thank you for sharing that with us, Swamiji. Very kind of you. And now, after this very intense explanation of meditation, Ma Amritapriyaji, I would request you, out of all these tracks that you have sung, which one is your most popular track? And would you actually sing the most popular track for us? Thank you so much.
This song is ये महकती वाणी तुम्हारी, गुनगुनाती चुप्पी तुम्हारी, मन के पार ले जाने वाले मन भावन इशारे तुम्हारे, ओशो जीवन हमारे.
Thank you.
Written by him, Shailendraji.
Lyrics by our Swami Shailendra Saraswati ji, and the voice from our proper Saraswati Ma Amrit Priya ji. Go
मेरा
ahead.
सिर्फ नाम में सरस्वती, इनके कंठ में सरस्वती.
बिल्कुल.
आपके भी सरस्वती, हमारे भी, सबके सरस्वती. ये महकती वाणी तुम्हारी, गुनगुनाती चुप्पी तुम्हारी, ये महकती वाणी तुम्हारी, गुनगुनाती चुप्पी तुम्हारी, मन You are my inspiration. You are my inspiration. You are my inspiration. You are my inspiration.
You are my inspiration. You are my inspiration. You are my inspiration. You are my
तन से तादात में छुड़ाए, मन बंधन मुक्त कराए। तन से तादात में छुड़ाए, मन बंधन मुक्त कराए। चेतनमय गगन दिखाए, चेतनमय गगन दिखाए। अनहद संगीत सुनाए, अनहद संगीत सुनाए। ओशो जीवन हमारे, ओशो जीवन हमारे, ओशो जीवन हमारे। You are my meditation. You are my meditation. You are my meditation. You are my meditation.
You are my meditation. You are my meditation. You are my meditation. You are my meditation.
Wonderful, wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a huge round of applause for this. Osho, you are my meditation. Lovely, lovely. Now, the winner of this dance competition, once again, we have had a gentleman called Jitendra Majitya who was just shaking away and enjoying the bhajan. And even more, we have a gentleman with a little baby, Soumya Ranjan. Wow, so nice. The baby was dancing away. The gentleman was dancing away. And this was just a mesmerizing bhajan. Ranjana Mehta, you were doing very well too. Thank you so much, audience. This is a global audience participation in this bhajan Sandhya. Loved it very much. Thank you. Maji or Swami ji, aapke liye, Videsh se, from a different part of Europe, we have a priest who has actually joined us on this session, and we would like to acknowledge him. And he is a Catholic priest from Spain, Brother Antonio Elferfeld. He's a Catholic priest, and he has absolutely made every effort to join us today. Brother Antonio, if we
Most
can
welcome.
unmute, Ellie,
Thank you so much.
Ellie, if we can unmute Brother Antonio, that would be great. Antonio Elfeldret.
Antonio,
The
can't see.
spotlight.
And
see-
spotlight him, please. Yes,
I see one Antonio. Is this one him?
that's the one.
Hi, thank you very much to be with you. It's really enlightening. It's really nice. Thank you very much being with you to listen to these beautiful songs and to the good vibes and the good words. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Antonio. Thank you for coming on board. And Ali, if you can spotlight Soumya Ranjan, please. This gentleman has got a little baby with him, Swamiji and Maji. You must see them. They were enlightened with your music and the kirtan that you were singing. It is Soumya, S-O-U-M-Y-A.
Oh, I see.
You see him? If you can spotlight him and unmute him, please.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Very cute,
Jai
baby.
Osho Ma.
Jai
Pranam
Osho.
Jai Osho.
Jai Osho.
Myself Swami Dhyan ma'am.
Your baby enjoying.
Very cute baby.
Yes, yes. Uma idilo unnanu Uma. Baba Mama. Mama Baba.
Hello, hello,
Una?
bacha.
Mama
Oh,
Baba.
so sweet. This is the age that children come into spirituality.
Yes, he loves also very much, and he meditates with me regularly also.
Oh,
Must be
very
old
good.
sannyasis. She
Yes,
must
yes.
be old sannyasis.
From past life,
Exactly. Yes, ma'am.
the journey of sannyas
Yeah.
continues from one life to another life.
And they are taking
Yes,
rebirth.
he's calling Baba, Mama, and also Dada.
Oh, great.
Yes, yes. Uma
Name?
de do to.
Tell me the name.
Uma. Yes, his
Name.
name is Shakti Swarup. Yes,
Oh,
Uma.
very
Yes,
nice.
sir.
So beautiful name. Shakti Swarup.
Soumya
He's
Ranjan,
blessed
thank
with,
you so much.
yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
माँ स्वामी जी, बाबा मामा आपका कृपा उस पर है और वो उसका बहुत ही डेडिकेटेड वक्त लग रहा है मुझे.
Lots of love and blessings. Jai
Thank
Osho.
you.
My place.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the wonderful
अम्मा दे दो तो.
I couldn't help
Amma?
but get them
Amma
on
de
the
do, Amma.
screen so that everybody could see what a dedicated little
Smiling
soul
is.
that is. Moving on, it was a wonderful kirtan, had a lovely time. And I just wanted to ask you, Swamiji, that in fact, before I ask Swamiji, I'd like to ask this question to Mataji, please. If you are using so much music, you've done so well, and you have introduced a lot of new concept of using music to connect with the Supreme. Would you mind spending a couple minutes telling us about this connection of music and meditation that connects us to the Supreme?
Sure.
Thank you.
Music and meditation have deep connection. Particularly Indian classical music is born in temples and it is originated by spiritual seekers. And it makes our energy move upward. We get engrossed within ourselves while listening to music. We just had an experiment also before. It is possible to become meditative very easily in this engrossed state. Music takes us beyond the mind. The noise of thoughts ceases. Mind becomes silent. Then, in the depths of meditation, we start hearing the sound of silence. It is the music of God which is spontaneously happening without any instrument, resonating continuously. This is what saints have called Omkar.
Wow.
This music, the whole creation is born. Only because of this Om, our body and mind are connected with the soul. We are alive. This is why we are alive. This music of life is hidden within us. By Sufi mystic, it is called as Anahad Nad, Sadayas Mani. Once we start enjoying our outer music, that can lead us towards inner music. You know, Kabir Sahab calls it the divine melody. Let me conclude. Music is born out of meditation. And meditation can happen easily with help of music.
Osho has created so many methods of meditation, and he has used lots of music for meditation.
Amazing. Amazing combination of music and meditation to connect with the Supreme. And thank you very much for that explanation also. Now we have a little surprise for you. For both of you who've come with us today, we have a very special human being, a very special soul, and that is none other than Swami Atmo, whose introduction bhajan that we played today before the show started. And he is actually made every effort to join with us today to absolutely pay his obeisances to both Osho and to both yourselves. So if we may request Swami Atmo to be highlighted, spotlighted and unmuted. And if that is possible, Ellie, would we be able to do that? There we go.
Hello.
Namaskar,
Namaste.
Atmo ji.
Pranam Swami ji, Pranam.
Where are you nowadays?
You sing so good.
मेरा नमन और मेरा प्रणाम स्वीकार कीजिए. I'm delighted to be here with
बहुत
you
सुंदर
guys.
गाते हैं, बहुत सुंदर.
अरे आप कितना आप बहुत सुंदर गाते हैं. हम तो आपसे भी प्रेरणा मिलती है हमको तो.
ना हम गाते ना तुम गाते, only ओशो गाते.
जी 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 कैसे. So good to see you. तो मेरा थोड़ा गला बैठ गया क्योंकि मैं अभी 4 दिन से
इसी में अभी रहने से मेरा भी यही हो गया.
नो माइंड कर रहा हूँ ना, तो इतना चिल्लाते हैं ना, तो नो माइंड में घंटे भर पूरा वो कथारसिस करते तो गला थोड़ा बैठ गया है. लेकिन सॉरी ये गिर जा रहा है. आपकी परमिशन हो तो मैं एक छोटा सा गाना जो मैंने खुद लिखा है ओशो के लिए वो आपके लिए गा देता हूँ. और छोटी मोटी कोई भूल हो जाए तो माफ कर दीजिएगा. दोनों हाथों को जोड़ के प्यारे ओशो, दोनों हाथों को जोड़ के मेरे ओशो, तेरे दर पर मैं आज यहाँ हूँ खड़ा, तेरे दर पर मैं आज यहाँ हूँ खड़ा. तेरे कदमों में झुक के करूँ शुक्रिया, तेरे कदमों में झुक के करूँ शुक्रिया. मेरे गम सारे दुख तूने ले लिया, मेरे गम सारे दुख तूने ले लिया. तेरी करुणा से हमको मिला तू, तेरे रंगों में मैं रंग गया हूँ. आ तुझे दिल में अपने छुपा लूं, तेरी आंखों में मैं खो गया हूँ. ओशो मेरे ओशो, ओशो मेरे ओशो, ओशो मेरे ओशो, ओशो मेरे ओशो. मन के मंदिर में मैं इबादत करूं, मेरा मालिक भी तू, मेरा साईं भी तू, इस रूह का खुदा तू ही तू. इस जमाने ने तुम पे जुल्म बेहद किया, जोर कितना चलाया, तुझको सताया, फिर भी मुस्कुराया है तू. भूलेगा ना ये जहां ओशो का नाम और निशान, कल हम रहे ना रहे तू तो रहेगा सदा. दोनों हाथों को जोड़ के प्यारे ओशो, तेरे दर पर मैं आज यहाँ हूँ खड़ा, तेरे दर पर मैं आज यहाँ हूँ खड़ा.
बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब.
बहुत सुंदर.
Dr. Lalit, do you know that Swami Atmo cannot write Hindi?
Oh.
He doesn't know how to write, and he writes so beautiful songs.
And
but in
expresses
English.
so well. Though he cannot write, but he expresses so well. He writes so good.
Amazing, amazing. Swami Atmo, lovely to see
He's
you.
from my hometown.
Oh, great.
Yes, he's from my hometown, Nairobi.
जी जी, मेरा जन्म हुआ था बिहार में, मैं रहता था कलकत्ता में, मैं बड़ा हुआ हूँ नैरोबी केनिया में। फ्रॉम 1978 टू 1994 आई लिव्ड इन केनिया। मेरा स्कूलिंग, मेरा बचपन, मेरा म्यूजिक सब वहीं से शुरू हुआ है। और उधर काफी लोग थे जो ओशो सन्यासी थे, इंक्लूडिंग वन माजी, उनका नाम है माँ हिंदू माँ, जिन्होंने ओशो ने खुद उनके 2 रोब दिए उनको। उनके पास आज भी ओशो के 2 रोब है माता माँ जी के पास। और मैं पिछले 25-27 साल से अभी अमेरिका रहता हूँ। फिलहाल मैं नेपाल में हूँ, ओशो के आश्रम में ही हूँ, 6 महीने से यही हूँ। और मेरे से करीबन 100 मीटर दूर ओशो की समाधि है। तो आई फील वेरी blessed and fortunate that I am so close to Osho Samadhi, and I'm writing songs constantly here, and I'm making more and more songs. That's the reason I'm here, just making songs day in, day out. That's what I'm doing. तो स्वामी जी आपका आशीर्वाद चाहिए मुझे, माता जी आप भी आशीर्वाद दीजिए मुझे कि मैं और भी गाने लिख सकूं, और भी मुझे ओशो प्रेरणा दे और मैं और अच्छा काम कर सकूं।
जी
बिल्कुल ऐसा ही होगा।
This is the true humility and true humbleness of a devotee who is surrendered to his guru. And what does he want to do? Just sing praise of his guru. संगीत से गुरु की कितनी महिमा करते हैं, तो ये है एक असली शिष्य का संस्कार।
ये सही भक्त हैं।
बिल्कुल सही भक्त। Atma Swami, thank you so much for coming and joining with us and entertaining us with your lovely voice. We will remain connected. Please exchange details with Meena Ben and we'll definitely remain connected. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lalit bhai. Thank you.
यहाँ तो सरप्राइज है। ब्रदर एंटोनियो आए हैं स्पेन से, यहाँ स्वामी आत्मो नेपाल से आए हैं, और हम सब ये सृष्टि जो जुड़ी हुई है ये जूम के माध्यम से, तो वो ही टेक्नोलॉजी का हम भी आभार मानते हैं कि पूरी दुनिया के लोगों को साथ में ले आता है। माँ जी और स्वामी जी, थैंक यू सो मच। अगला प्रश्न आपके लिए है स्वामी जी। मैंने पढ़ा है कि ये एक जापानीज ज़ेन कॉन्सेप्ट है कि साउंड ऑफ वन हैंड क्लैपिंग। तो ये सुन के ही ऐसा अजब सा लगता है कि एक हाथ से क्लैपिंग कैसे हो सकता है। तो ये वन हैंड क्लैपिंग, इज दैट रिलेटेड विद एनी क्रिश्चियन कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ गॉड where we say omnipotent, omnipresent or omniscient? ये वन हैंड क्लैपिंग कॉन्सेप्ट कौन सा है? जरा हमको इस पे आप थोड़ी if you can enlighten us on this would be great.
It is almost the translation of the Hindi word anahat nad. Ahat means chot. When you strike something, I'm speaking, my lips, my vocal cords, my tongue moving, and there is sound. This is ahat dhwani, technically, created out of some two things clapping with each other, touching each other, making vibrations in the air. This is ahat dhwani. Just opposite to it is anahat nad, the unstruck sound. So the anahat nad or anhad nad, the Japanese Zen masters call it the sound of one hand clapping. Of course, physically it cannot happen, but spiritually it is already happening. We have to just become calm and quiet, thoughtless, and listen, and we start hearing it. It is something similar to Om. That's why the mantra Om is called Maha Mantra, the greatest mantra. Not to be repeated, but to be heard. Please remember, if we are repeating, then it is Ahat Dhwani, struck sound. When it is happening by itself, no one is creating it, then it is the existential sound, the voice of silence. So we can call it in a poetic way, the sound of one hand clapping. It is similar to humming sound of Om, as if there is somebody rang the bell in the temple and under the gumbad, the sound is echoing, something like that, a humming sound. Quite the closest word we can use for it is Om. That's why these three words the Christians are using for God as omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. It contains the Om. Omnipresent means the one who is present everywhere, like the existential sound Om. You cannot locate where God is. It's everywhere. That's why omnipresent. Similarly, omnipotent, omniscient. These are the qualities of the sound Om. So sound of one hand clapping refers to that Anhadnath. I would like to tell you one title of the book by Osho. In 1981, suddenly he declared that he will not be speaking anymore. Now a new phase of his work is starting, the silent satsang. Only he will come, sit silently, some music will be played for a few minutes, again the silence, little music again, followed by silence. He will sit there with disciples for 1 hour and then he will go. So this new phase of his work started. Before this, the last Darshan diary was published and it was given this title, The Sound of One Hand Clapping. So this is very, very important for us Osho disciples to understand that this is the most important experience of the meditation. All meditation techniques lead towards this experience of Om. You can call it the sound of one hand clapping, or as Ma has mentioned, Sufis call it Anhad, means no boundary, Behad, boundless, limitless, and also called by Sufis as Sadai Asmani, the sound of the sky. There is an inner sky. When we go in meditation, we see the inner space, and it is echoing with the sound of Om. I would like to mention from tomorrow we are going to start 1 week Om Sadhana Shivir online. There will be 2 sessions in each day, 90 minutes each. So total there will be 14 sessions. And this is based on Osho's book Ek Onkar Satnam. This series was given on the words of Guru Nanak Dev, Japji Sahib. And Guru Nanak emphasizes to listen this sound of Om. Osho has explained in many, many different ways, in many different dimensions, how wonderful, useful, peaceful, and blissful the sound is. When we are doing nothing, just listening, and it takes us over. We are possessed by God, we can say. So this Om Sadhana Shivir is going to start from tomorrow. There will be 2 sessions, and those sessions will be repeated twice. So everybody can watch those, even in Australia, in Europe, in America, everywhere you can see it. So timings are adjusted according to that. So I would like to invite people to come for this meditation program for 1 week. Okay.
Swamiji, thank you very much for enlightening us on this one hand clapping and about the meditation. Now, if the global audience that is listening today on Zoom and on Facebook, if they wanted to find out more about this meditation session that you're hosting on the book of Osho, how can they get a hold of this information?
Okay, I will just screen play the information.
Okay.
Just the phone numbers and email and everything. Just wait for 1 minute.
Sure. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the information you want to take on board. How to connect with this meditation camp that Swamiji is hosting for us on the principles as described by Osho. So this is a one-time event you do not want to miss out on. Get the information. The screen share will take place just in a few seconds, and get that information. And there we go. The screen sharing has started taking place. Okay,
you can make a screenshot, or you can write down the numbers.
Brilliant. So ladies and gentlemen, take a screenshot of this, take the connection, take the www.oshofragrance.org-books. There is a mobile number, and that is what we should probably all take on. It is 0091 98903 41020. The Omkar Sadhana Shivir that starts on the 8th to the 14th of August. It's a 90-minute session twice daily. Ladies and gentlemen, take a screenshot, take the number, or this information will be available also on this live Facebook that we are actually going live right now. So please take the information. And this is the Omkar Sadhana Shivir.
I will post the same information on my Facebook, so you can see from there as well.
Thank you very much, Swamiji. Thank you for sharing this amazing information for the global audience. That would be great. Now, if I have to ask you another question, time is running very fast. However, there are 3 questions, and if I can give 1 minute to each question, then we can move on to the next section. So very quickly we'll ask you that, Maji, aapka, what is your current project in music? आपका ये करंट अभी क्या चल रहा है म्यूजिक में?
अभी मैं एक गीत गा रही हूँ, तो उसको अभी मैं रिकॉर्ड करने का इरादा रखती हूँ, तो उसको मैं थोड़े से 2 मिनट में उसको सुनाने की कोशिश करती हूँ. ट्रैक चला दो.
Thank you. This is an unreleased version of yours as yet. Is that correct?
वर्डिंग है इसकी, प्यार का जिंदा ताजमहल हो, ओशो मेरी जाने गजल हो. घेरे है, घेरे है जो कुल हस्ती को, खुशबू का ऐसा बादल हो.
Thank you.
प्यार का जिंदा ताजमहल हो, प्यार का जिंदा ताजमहल हो, ओशो मेरी जाने गजल हो. प्यार का जिंदा ताजमहल हो, ओशो मेरी जाने गजल हो. प्यार का जिंदा ताजमहल हो. Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through. Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through. घेरे है जो कुल हस्ती को, घेरे है जो कुल हस्ती को, खुशबू का ऐसा बादल हो, खुशबू का ऐसा बादल हो. प्यार का जिंदा ताजमहल हो. जिसमें हर सू जगमग तारे, तारे, जिसमें हर सू जगमग तारे, नूर का वो महका चल हो, नूर का वो महका चल हो. Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through. Love upon love upon love, all hearts beating as one. Light upon light upon light, all disappear into one. भीतर बाहर अनहद बनकर, भीतर बाहर अनहद बनकर गूंज रहे तुम पल प्रतिपल हो, गूंज रहे तुम पल प्रतिपल हो. Each moment you are echoing inside as well as outside. The sound of one hand clapping, the soundless sound, anahat nada. Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through. Let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart, let the way of the heart shine through.
बहुत खूब.
Wonderful, my goodness. So we are the audience who have heard it for the first time before it's even released. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that on the MINLA Zoom session. We are so truly honored and delighted for you to be doing that, Swamiji and Ma Amrit Priyaji. Thank you so much. I also wanted to let you know that we have the India's national, famous, in fact, globally renowned homeopath with us, who has joined on to this session, Dr. Mukesh Batra, a world-renowned homeopath who has recently published his new novel. Dr. Batra is with us. Dr. Batra, welcome. Can we unmute you?
Dr. Batra ji.
Can we unmute you, Dr.
Unmute,
Batra?
please.
Unmute, please.
Unmute.
Yeah.
Yes, pranam. Thank you,
Pranam.
Lalit. स्वामी जी प्रणाम, माँ जी प्रणाम.
प्रणाम जी, प्रणाम.
बहुत बहुत खुशी हुई आपके इस कार्यक्रम में आके. And I know that Osho's blessings are always there, which is why my book is already doing so well. It's number 3 on all the non-fiction charts. Thank you for all your blessings and for all your good wishes. आपकी message भी उस किताब में है. And I think it is because of the blessings that the book is doing well. So बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
डॉक्टर बत्रा से भी एक गीत सुन ले अगर समय हो तो. दो लाइन.
मैं माँ के सामने में क्या गाऊं? तो इतना अच्छा गाती हैं वो, ट्रेन भी हैं. मैं कोशिश करता हूँ अगर एक
2 lines of a good song.
Okay.
Can we put your video on?
I have to listen to the track, so.
Okay.
I mean.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the.
Sure.
So this one is for you, Swamiji.
Okay, sir. Welcome.
पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बहार की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की. पुकारता चला हूँ मैं गली गली बहार की, बस एक छाँव जुल्फ की, बस एक निगाह प्यार की. पुकारता चला हूँ मैं. थैंक यू.
वाह, बहुत खूब.
Thank you,
बहुत
Dr.
सुंदर.
Batra.
वेरी नाइस. बहुत अच्छा गाते हैं. आपकी आवाज अच्छी है बहुत.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपकी आशीष से और भी खुल जाएगी.
Dr. Batra, thank you so much for coming and
Thank you
joining
so
with
much.
us. All the very best to you with your new book,
Thank you.
which is 3rd on the bestsellers list right now. God's blessings. I'm sure it will be the top seller very soon.
Thank you, Lalit, and thank you, Minaji. I'm now logging out because I've just landed here into Goa, and I'm here for a few days. So I just wanted to be part of it. I didn't want to miss it.
Thank you.
But thank you for
Enjoy
this opportunity,
Goa.
and thank you very much.
Enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. Ladies
thank
and
you.
gentlemen, We are fast moving on towards our next section, but before we do that, very quick answers to two questions. Swami ji, ये अपने हम लोगों ने सब ये म्यूजिकल एल्बम सुने माँ अमृत प्रिया के, बहुत सुरीले सरस्वती जी के संगीत जैसा ही है, तो ये हमको किधर से मिल सकता है? The audience would love to know where we can get
all
your...
available free of charge. You just log into sannyas.wiki on this website, www.sannyas.wiki, and then search for Ma Amrit Priya. Search for Ma Amrit Priya and then go to discography, and you will find all the albums. You can directly listen or you can download as well. Not only Ma Priya's album, but all Osho books are available on oshofragrance.org. All Osho discourses in Hindi as well as in English are available on oshoworld.com website. There are 2 mobile apps which you can use, listen to songs, discourses or meditations. One is O Meditate and second one is Ask Bhagwan. So it's all available free of charge to anyone.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, for sharing that. Alok Jaiswal, thank you for posting the message on the chat group. And Alok Jaiswal has posted saying it's sannyas.wiki. So thank you very much for that. One final question आप दोनों के लिए है कि आपको अगर audience को एक final message, a strong message that you want to give to the global audience today, what is that message? माँ अमृत प्रिया जी और स्वामी शैलेंद्र सरस्वती जी, आप दोनों के लिए ये प्रश्न है, तो आप final message हम सबको सुना दें.
Okay, I would like to share with everyone that most people get entertainment by watching such programs. This is not wise, this is otherwise. The words of wisdom is, we should try to experience. Learning and listening about meditation is not going to help. You have to meditate. It is an existential experience which you have to know yourself. Listening words won't help. It may increase your burden. You may have more thoughts, more information, more words in your mind, more noise will be there. So the purpose of all such sessions on meditations is to become silent. You have to learn this. So I invite everyone once again to join our online program, which is going to start from tomorrow for 1 week, and try it for yourself. Experience yourself. God, our Omkar, our sound of one hand clapping is not something, a philosophical principle or theory. It is something which every one of us can experience it. So I give you this challenge, a task to know God yourself. Anything you would like to share?
बस बिल्कुल ठीक आपने कहा कि ध्यान के बिना अपने आप का, अपने जीवन का ही अनुभव नहीं होता. जीवन क्या है, जीवन को जीने की कला क्या है, जब तक हम ध्यान में ना डूबे तब तक हम नहीं सीख सकते हैं. क्योंकि जीने की कला है वर्तमान में जीना, और वर्तमान में जीना ध्यान ही सिखाता है. यही कहूँगी.
So, ध्यान के लिए सभी को आमंत्रण है, निमंत्रण है, प्रेम भरा.
माँ अमृत प्रिया और स्वामी शैलेंद्र सरस्वती जी, फिर एक बार आपने मुझे मेरे दोस्त की याद दिला दी, संदीप की, कि जो कहते हैं कि ध्यान से ही हम कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं सुप्रीम पर्सनालिटी के साथ. तो यही आज का आपका जो विषय था और आपका पावरफुल मैसेज ग्लोबल ऑडियंस के लिए है कि ध्यान से कनेक्ट करो. तो ये शिविर में हम सबको रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि आपके साथ ये शिविर में ज्वाइन हो जाए और ध्यान से कनेक्ट हो जाए. Thank you so much for this wonderful message that you've given the global audience today. And now we move on to our next section, which is the rapid fire round of the MINLA Zoom session. आप तैयार है ना?
Okay, we will give alternate answers. One question I will answer, one Ma will answer. Fine?
Bilkul, bilkul, no problem at all. So, welcome to MINLA session, Zoom rapid fire round with Mrs. Meena Ben Khagram and Dr. Lalit Soda. So, first question, Swamiji, aapke liye hai. What is the purpose of mantra chanting?
I think Ma will give better answer to this question.
Okay.
She uses lot of
Priya, ye
mantra
aapke
and
liye
music.
hai?
Yeah, I like mantras. The purpose of the mantra is to take beyond the mind.
Wow.
Omkar is beyond thought. Omkar is the real Mahamantra. Actually, we have to reach to Mahamantra. This is the bridge. This mantra is bridge to reach Mahamantra. We can start with any favorite word mantra. Eventually, that mantra is dropped and we start listening Anahata mantra, Mahamantra. We are no more chanting, but just listening it.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you. Thank you. The second question, Swami ji, आपके लिए मैं दोनों को पूछ लेता हूँ जिसको आंसर करना है. What is music for you?
Usually people think of music as a cluster of sounds, a set of sounds. But in fact, it is not only sounds, it is sound with silence. Each note followed by silence. That silence is the real thing. There, the Mahamantra, Om, is echoing, and only because of that silence, the music is so attractive. So the music is really the silence, and the notes, the sounds are to create the contrast. Just like in the black clouds, the white electric, we can see it becomes visible. In the dark night, we see stars and moon, they become visible. In the same way, out of sounds, we start hearing the soundlessness, the silence. Okay?
Thank you. May I request to both of you, as this is a rapid fire round, we'll have a very quick question and a very quick answer. These 20 questions, we want to finish them in literally 3 minutes. Is that okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, which line of the Santavani do you remember just at this moment?
पोथी पढ़ पढ़ जग मोह पंडित भया न कोय पोथी पढ़ पढ़ जग मोह पंडित भया न कोय ढाई आखर प्रेम का पढ़े सो पंडित होय कबीरा पढ़े सो पंडित होय.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. और ये प्रश्न आगे का है. What is prayer according to Osho?
Normally people think prayer as complaints and suggestions to God. According to Osho, it is just opposite. Gratitude, thankfulness towards God. That is prayer. Not asking something, but giving thanks.
Thank you. Lovely. So what is this song, Tumhare Darshan Ki Bela? What does that mean to you?
I had the privilege of singing this song in the presence of Osho. This was the biggest gift for me.
Can you sing the line?
तुम्हारे दर्शन की बेला तुम्हारे दर्शन की बेला ये मौसम रास रचाने का तुम्हारे दर्शन की बेला.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Next question is, does social media have a positive or a negative effect?
पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट तो यही है कि हम सब इतने सारे लोग मिल रहे हैं, इतनी देर से सत्संग चल रहा है, ये पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट है. जैसे इट इज जस्ट लाइक मेडिसिन, अगर ये ओवरडोज हो जाए, ये चलते ही रहे तो फिर थोड़ा लिमिट भी होगा। और तो किसी चीज को लिमिट में लेंगे, मेडिसिन को, तो फायदेमंद है, और ज्यादा ले लेंगे तो नुकसानदेह है। तो लोग जो है सोशल मीडिया को बहुत ज्यादा यूज कर रहे हैं और अपने लिए टाइम नहीं है। इवन व्हेन दे आर ईटिंग तभी भी कर रहे हैं, सोते समय भी कर रहे हैं। तो ये नींद को, खाने को, सब चीजों को अफेक्ट करता है। तो नींद के समय, बैठ जाने से समय से पहले ना करें इसका प्रयोग, खाने के समय ना करें। तो आपको जितना अपने लिए समय निकाल सकते हैं वो निकालने के बाद अगर आप कर रहे हैं, अपने लिए समय का मतलब व्हेन यू आर डूइंग नथिंग, एक्चुअली सिटिंग साइलेंटली डूइंग नथिंग, spring comes and grass grows by itself.
Thank you very much. The next question is very quick answer, very quick question. COVID-19 pandemic.
It has become a great chance, a fortune to the meditators to enjoy their isolation and aloneness.
Thank you very much. What is the usefulness of meditation?
Meditation is useful. It gives us peace, silence, cheerfulness, joy, and bliss without any reason. And finally, love, creativity, sensitivity, and self-realization are spiritual enlightenment.
Thank you. How is this name Osho fragrance? How was it chosen?
It just happened spontaneously. One night we both were going to sleep, and she got this intuition that in future we should use this word Osho fragrance for the new institution we are going to make to spread Osho's work. And I immediately agreed. It was such a nice name, Osho fragrance.
So spontaneous appearance of the name. Thank you. Who is a spiritual master or a Sadguru? In just a short sentence.
Sat means truth. Sadguru means the one who knows the truth and one who can make others also know.
Thank you. And in a short statement, what is the ultimate destination of life?
Moksha, the ultimate freedom.
Thank you. Who do you see as God?
For me, Osho. That's why we call him Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh.
Thank you. And a quick comment about Lord Shiva and Devi Parvati.
Lord Shiva has given 112 techniques of meditations to Devi Parvati, and that book is called Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. This is the loveliest book I have ever read.
Thank you. What is Samarpan or surrender to God? In a short statement, what does that mean to you?
It is complete acceptance of life.
Maji?
This is Tathata, total acceptance.
Thank you. I knew you wanted to say something that was very nice. और आपको पहले पूछते हैं माँ अमृत प्रिया जी कि आपका फेवरेट पास टाइम क्या है?
ओशो के चरणों में जितना समय गुजरा वही मेरा फेवरेट टाइम है।
और स्वामी जी आपका फेवरेट पास टाइम?
वही जो माँ ने कहा, एग्रीड। पति कभी असहमत हो सकता है पत्नी से,
होम मिनिस्ट्री के साथ सहमत में रहोगे तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा। ओके, देखो ये प्रश्न है लॉर्ड कृष्ण, भगवान श्री कृष्ण, पूर्ण पुरुषोत्तम भगवान श्री कृष्ण की बांसुरी और राधा जी और मीरा जी, उनका कनेक्शन।
भगवान कृष्ण की बांसुरी स्वर का प्रतीक है, अनाहत नाद का प्रतीक है, अस्तित्व की गूंज का प्रतीक है। राधा का मतलब है धारा का उलटना। नॉर्मली हमारी जीवन चेतना की धारा एक्सट्रोवर्ट है, अगर वो पलट जाए, धारा से राधा बन जाए, तो हम इंट्रोवर्ट हो जाएं और भगवान कृष्ण से मिल जाएं। तो राधा ने उनके सामने रह के सुनी थी बांसुरी, और मीरा ने 5000 साल बाद सुनी थी। हम भी सुन सकते हैं आज।
बिल्कुल, थैंक यू, व्हाट अ लवली आंसर। और अगला प्रश्न है, आपका फेवरेट म्यूजिकल राग कौन सा है माँ अमृत प्रिया जी?
अहिर भैरव।
अहिर भैरव, थैंक यू। और स्वामी जी, व्हाट इज सत्संग?
Satsang means sitting with someone who knows the truth. The ultimate truth means the one who is self-realized.
थैंक यू। और आप दोनों को ये प्रश्न पूछेंगे, पहले स्वामी जी आपको, कि आपका फेवरेट भजन कौन सा है?
राम सुमिर के रहम करे ना. My voice is not so good. Let Ma sing.
And माँ आपका फेवरेट भजन कौन सा है?
राम सुमिर के रहम करे ना, फिर कैसे सुख पाएगा. कृष्ण सुमिर के कर्म करे ना, यूं ही जग से जाएगा. ओ भगवान को भजने वाले, क्या भगवान को जाना है. पास पड़ोस दुखी दीनों में, क्या उसको पहचाना है. क्या उसको पहचाना है. जब तक तेरी खुदी न टूटे, खुदा नजर न आएगा.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much for enlightening us with that bhajan. The last question, but not the least, the last one is, how did you find Dr. Lalit Soda's rapid fire round? Mahamrit?
Very charming,
Inspiring,
encouraging,
full of enthusiasm,
entertaining,
and informative too.
combination of music and meditation,
Osho's vision of life.
gratitude.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dr. Lalit. Thank you,
so
Meenaji, and
much
everyone.
to everybody.
Thank you so much for participating in this wonderful rapid fire round, a most popular section of the MINLA Zoom session. स्वामी जी और माँ अमृत प्रिया जी, मेरे तरफ से आपको खूब खूब दंडवत प्रणाम और आपको थैंक यू बोलते हैं कि आप हमारे साथ यहाँ आज आए. और हम सबको, ये पूरी सृष्टि को जो आज जूम से, फेसबुक से आपको सुन रही है, उन सब का आपने आज दिल खूब खुश कर दिया. तो ये सेशन को एंड करने के लिए मैं खास मीना बेन जो नैरोबी में है अभी, उनको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि अनम्यूट करके वो आपके, और हर्षिदा बेन भी अहमदाबाद में है, वो भी अभी आ गए हैं, तो आपको आभार दर्शन के 2 शब्द कहे और फिर ये जूम सेशन में हम सबको ये इनवाइट करेंगे जो आपके दर्शन करना चाहते हैं, तो आपके साथ आपको दंडवत प्रणाम भी भेज सकते हैं. मीना बेन, over to you to thank our wonderful guests today. Thank you, Meena Ben. We need to unmute you, Meena Ben.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was lost, let me tell you. It should go on and go on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Habariya Jioni. Prem Naman. This is my pleasant and the humble duty to end this session with the heartiest thank you to all the guests who came and say few words, like Dr. Batra, there was another one,
Antonio,
and
Brother Antonio.
Antonio, Father Antonio, and
Swami Atmo.
the one who sang.
Swami Atmo Sangeet.
Yes, yeah, Osho Sangeet. I call him Rupesh, so I forget, and I that was the reason. That was his name. This is behalf of Lalit and myself. We like to thank you all who have joined live on Facebook and in our Zoom session. Our greatest supporter in my Lohana Mahajan Nakuru, our chairman Harshida Karya, trustees and members. Thank you, our guest speaker, Ma Amrita and Swami
Whosoever.
Shailendraji. Sorry about it. We really enjoyed this session. Thank you to Ellie and thank you to his brother Vicky. Who is helping at this side. Here is a Wiki. Can't end my thank you without saying big thank you to my cute cousin, Dr. Lalit Soda, the authority of our most popular rapid fire round. Thank you again, Asante Sana, Habari ya Zioni, Kwaherini.
Kwaheri, thank you so much. Namaste आप सबको, सब Zoom audience में आज आए हैं. आप सबका खूब आभार है. Everybody, we thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. We are so blessed that we are able to connect the whole world with the message of peace, love, and harmony. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to let you know that our next Saturday, the Zoom session guest on MINLA Zoom session is a Bollywood famous singer, Mr. Osman Mir, who has sung for the most popular Bollywood movies with Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone, and a very, very popular Bollywood singer. So don't forget to join us next Saturday. Meena Ben, we want the audience unmuted so they can all ask for blessings.